Hi, this is Zach Meir from Zach's Traders Cafe. We'll look at some major markets on Thursday, the 16th of September. Starting off with the FTSE 100, and we're still below the 50-day moving average, rather, at 67.61, heading for likely support at August intraday lows at 66.15. Yesterday's gravestone doji gives the impression, or an extra impression, of weakness for this market, or at least that it would roll over to go towards the 6600 zone over the next couple of sessions. Onto the DAX, where there was the fireworks that got us into this negative setup, the island top, and then really since then with the island top for August and September, gap higher and then gap down this month. It's all about the 50-day moving average. That's currently the blue line, running at 10,394. Below that, on an end-of-day close basis, we would be looking towards a test of that initial August support and the area of the 200-day moving average towards the 10,000 level. This stage only really back above the top of that gap, 10,539, on an end-of-day close really negates the idea that we're going to end up with a rather negative period for the German index. On to the US markets, the big three there, starting off with the Dow, just about held on to the 18,000 level for yesterday's session, but looks like an inside day break to the downside for this market, especially while we're below the 50-day moving average at 18,427. Remember, we gap down through that 50-day line, which can be a very strong signal. Lightly target while on a break of the 18,000 level, back down to 17,570 at the 200-day moving average. For the S&P, you can see similar inside days, the last couple of days really, down below, let's say, 2115, and we're looking for a test of the 200-day moving average at 2058. That idea really stems from the way that we've gapped down through the 50-day moving average at 2166, and that there's been relatively little bounce in terms of the bulls trying to get back into control on that market. Time frame on the downside move as soon as the next couple of weeks. For the Nasdaq, that was previously the stronger market. Still is true to some. That is still true to some extent. While we're above the 50-day moving average of 47.20, one would give the upside argument the benefit of the doubt. But an end-of-day close back below that, and we're probably looking to fill the gap towards 4,600 over the next couple of weeks. Next, onto the currencies, and here we have a situation with the British pound. Bounced off the 50-day moving average at 131.63. In a bit of a holding pattern here, either wait for an end-of-day close above the 10-day moving average at 132.91, or an end-of-day close back below that 50-day line. So far, not really much of a reaction to the as expected no change from the Bank of England. Here we've got, next up we've got the euro, also in a holding pattern in a triangle there from basically the early part of August, still holding the 10-day moving average at 112.21, and while there's no end-of-day close back below that, we would say that the glass here is half full rather than half empty and heading towards 113, but very little in the way of action there to encourage trading of the single currency at the moment. And then going on and to the final currency here, we've got dollar yen in a triangle pattern here, 101.50 to 103.50 roughly. Best thing there also to wait for a break of that range before trading, unless you are very keen on nipping in and out of this market. Finishing off with the final major market here, the gold, and here we've got this uptrend line from earlier in the year running through 13.15 from May. That's holding up the hopes of the bulls at the moment, but really we want to see an end-of-day close above the 50-day moving average of 1334 before starting to pencil in gains towards 1350 and even 1400 after that. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.